So as promised, for part 3, I'm going to show you what you can do with your transfer packs and Pokemon games for your Game Boy. One thing you can do is go to the Pokemon Lab. Just select the game you want and you're ready to go. And here you can trade Pokemon. Just pick another cartridge that you want to trade with. And then select the Pokemons that you want to trade. You can also check out the Pokemon that you have found. And here you can also search for Pokemon by type. Now, let's go to fighting, my favorite type. Now, as you can see, these are all the fighting type my brother has. Once you've selected a Pokemon, you can hear their cry and see where they can be found in Johto and Kanto. You can also zoom in to see the Pokemon up close and personal, using the C buttons to rotate him or her. As you can see, I'm checking out my favorite Pokemon, Machoke. He's pretty badass. You can also sort your Pokemon, boxes, and items here. I don't really understand how this sort of works. It's a bit complicated. I suggest this isn't a very good feature. You can also make your own Pokemon styled room. Pick the cartridge you want and you're off. As you can see, right when you start, it shows an overview of your room. Using the D-pad allows you to view your room. By pressing A, you can add or change different decorations, like posters, ornaments for the table, and even the big doll behind your bed. I'm going to keep the ornaments I have in this room, since they're both ground type, and ground type is pretty cool. Before starting a battle, facing the gym leaders, or even competing in a cup, you can always pick the Pokemon from your Game Boy games, from the 14 boxes, or your party. You can even play your Pokemon Game Boy games on your TV. That's right, you can play all Pokemon Red to Pokemon Crystal games on the big screen. It takes a while to load though. You can also make your own rules in the options menu. By selecting Rule Edit, you can make, change, and delete different rules. There are many criteria in rule making. One is the name. The second one is what Pokemon qualify. In one type only, the only Pokemon that qualify are the ones that have only one element type. You can also set the level and what restrictions there are for selecting 3 out of 6 Pokemon for a battle. I also made it so that you cannot use items. The thing that sucks for making custom rules though is that you cannot pick any rentals. No matter what, you have to pick Pokemon from your Game Boy games. So that wraps up my review of Pokemon Stadium 2. I'll see you later, and look for me in the Mortal Kombat Blackout forums as Shoddy's Man. And please come back, Melina Rules. I think you could become a great member on MKB.
I got my sights set on you, and I'm ready to